What is going on, Trash Talkers? We're back with another episode for you. In today's video, we're going to give you our draft profile and analysis for Ahmad Gardner, the cornerback out of Cincinnati. All that and much more coming your way right now! All right, Nick, as the clock winds down toward April 28th, we have a lot to get to as far as draft profiles are concerned. Today, we're going to be talking about the Cincinnati cornerback that is jumping up draft boards, Ahmad Gardner. This guy is an absolute athletic freak. The man stands at 6'3", 200 pounds. PFF ranks him as the number 3 cornerback in this draft class. Nick, you have a pro comp of Antonio Cromartie. Me personally, I think he's a more versatile Richard Sherman, better in both man and zone, but we'll get into that in a little bit. As far as his career stats are concerned, though, 3 years at the University of Cincinnati, 33 total games, 99 total tackles, 9 interceptions, 18 passes defensed, and the best stat of them all, zero touchdowns allowed in his entire career. This guy is absolutely phenomenal. Nick, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the strengths and weaknesses of Sauce?
Well, it's hard to talk about his weaknesses when he has all of the strengths. This guy is elite in man and zone coverage, and he did it consistently over his 3 years at Cincinnati. We saw Sauce Gardner really take a hold of that number 1 role, lock down his opponents, and as you see the stat line, get a lot of passes defense, get a lot of interceptions. This guy has incredible ball skills, and with his size, that is a scary duo to have, a scary combination for a cornerback. This guy is going to be an absolute terror for years to come. He does have some slight weaknesses, not too bad. You got to look at his tackling. He has a high pad level, and with his lean frame, he doesn't stand well up against big receivers when he has to go make tackles against running backs who are running north and south on him. That's where he does fall a little bit, and he does take unnecessary gambles in coverage. He goes for the big play, wants to make that spectacular interception, and sometimes it doesn't always pay off. So he's just got to try to reel that in a little bit. But when you look at this guy's ability on the field overall, he is by far and away the best cornerback that this draft has to offer.
Absolutely. I love Sauce Gardner. I think he has a lot of potential. But when you're looking at potential, it's potential teams. And some of these teams that we're going to be looking at start off with the New York Giants picking at number 5. The Giants are in desperate need of revamping this secondary, especially with the potential loss of James Bradbury. Not exactly sure how things are going to go under Brian Daboll, but getting Sauce Gardner in here, he would be a tone setter, not only for this entire defense, but for the secondary specifically. This guy is going to lead the team in interceptions. He's going to be a team leader in tackles. He's going to set the tone each and every single week, and I think he would be great for the G-men.
Now, taking a look at the New York Jets, the Jets do have a pick before the Giants, but they wouldn't take Sauce Gardner unless it was with their second pick in this first round. So the Jets would have a big opportunity to go get a guy that I believe would fit Robert Saleh's system extremely well. We saw what he did with Richard Sherman in the later stages of his career, and I think Ahmad Sauce Gardner, with him being in his prime, would absolutely thrive in New York.
Then we see the Minnesota Vikings picking at number 12, and honestly, the Vikings, their biggest issue was secondary all season long. They tried to work out Patrick Peterson, try to get him away from the Arizona Cardinals after he was released, and it just did not work out in their favor. They need to revamp the secondary, and with new head coaching and everything going on in Minnesota, it's time to get some new blood in that defense. Let's get going. Ahmad Sauce Gardner would be the perfect player for this team.
And finally, the Philadelphia Eagles coming in with the 15, 16, and 19 picks. They need to use one of them on a secondary player. And if Ahmad Gardner falls this far, you know the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be snatching him right up because he would fit perfectly with Darius Slay. Both of these guys, tall, lean cornerbacks who know how to play in both man and zone coverage at a high level. This would make this Philadelphia Eagles defense much more terrifying.
I mean, think about all of the receivers that they have in their division with the Giants and Kenny Galladay, and then in Dallas you have Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. I think that the Eagles would definitely benefit from the passing up of Ahmad Gardner if the Giants were not to select him with the number 5 pick. But I want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of Ahmad Sauce Gardner, who he reminds you of as your pro comparison, and where you would like to see him end up on draft night. All right, well, that's going to be all for now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We go live every single day. That'll be all. Peace and love.